it's Bree again. I'm just gonna do a quick kind of overview of my weekend. Friday, you guys saw that video. I was kind of exhausted. I still feel the same way. I'm still kind of really pale and clammy. Still haven't heard on the test results of my kidney and liver functioning at this point, so we're still kind of waiting on that. Saturday, I had my sister's wedding reception. She actually got married in May, but she had a destination wedding in Jamaica. Her now husband got her a surprise vacation to Jamaica for her birthday, and they kind of decided like 4 days before they left that why don't we just get married there, because they were supposed to get married actually this coming up New Year's Eve. So they kind of surprised everyone and just decided to get married there. So they had the wedding reception yesterday. It was a lot of people, and I'm sure you guys that have the same type of anxiety that I do, it was kind of a bad situation for me. I had a whole bunch of people that I had no idea who they were come up and talk to me and ask me what I did for a job, and ask me if I liked it working with special needs children, or if it was too frustrating, and it was just a lot of, this is weird, I don't know who you are, I don't like this, I just want to go away, I just want to run away, I just want to go home. That's what it was like yesterday. I don't know if I said this before, I'm pretty sure I did. My boyfriend's kind of like my security blanket. He was working until 5, and the party started at 1. So I had ended up being 4.5 hours of just sitting there by, like, not really by myself. I had my, like, close family, my sisters and my niece and my nephews and all that there. But it was still, like, I felt on my own dealing with my anxiety problems that day until he showed up. I actually did wind up removing myself for about a half an hour. I went inside. It was really hot and muggy, and so I was hot, I was uncomfortable, it started to rain, so it was really humid, and all of this anxiety hit me all at once. So I wound up removing myself from the situation, went inside while everyone else was outside, and just kind of laid on her couch and kind of chilled out. I'm sorry, I could pick in the hair off my phone here. It's kind of bothering me. So while I was doing that, I was kind of just like closing my eyes and just breathing, kind of focusing on my breathing. Like I told you in the one of my previous videos, the breathing technique, in 4, out 5, 6 rather. I was doing that. It did seem to help a little bit, but I'm not a heat person. If I could live somewhere where it snowed all year round, that'd be perfect for me. I love the snow. I love being cold, and I hate the heat. Today, we went back over to my sister's house to give her wedding presents. So it was all kind of about like shopping for her wedding presents and making sure everything was okay. Now, I have been asking you guys to give me topics to talk about, things to cover, things to give advice on, and I actually got a request from my anxiety disorder group on Facebook, and it's from Valerie, and she wanted to know tips on learning to live in the moment. Well, Valerie, I do have something to say. I'm not sure if it will help you or not, but I am really bad at it too. My boyfriend has been watching this and giving me kind of feedback, and he says that I look really comfortable on the camera, and that's because there's no one else in the room with me to listen to what I'm saying. So I kind of have a hard time living in the moment too. I'm not as calm and cool and experienced as I may sound. So my tips to learn to live in the moment. This is actually what I've been trying to do. I am a very organized plan person. If something doesn't go the way I have it scheduled out in my day, I freak out. And it's awful. And I kind of do this to myself. My boyfriend's a spontaneous person. His whole family are spontaneous. They never plan anything. They just kind of do whatever they want when they want. And for me being a planner, it's a really big issue. And it's even a bigger issue when you add in the anxiety factor that comes with something on a schedule. So I'm pretty sure you can kind of imagine the frustration I go through with that. I'm still trying to accept the spontaneous. My advice to kind of learn to live, kind of be spontaneous, is you have to learn to let go. My tip for doing that is, if you are a planning person, like how I am, I will do my planning, okay? And if I have like a to-do list and I get done early, I'll just do whatever I want. Kind of have an unplanned time in my day, if that makes sense. I feel like I'm not really explaining it that well. Like today, my whole day was pretty much unplanned, and it drove me nuts. I'm kind of really sweaty and like kind of like, I don't know if you can see, my face is all shiny. Like I'm a mess right now because I have yet to do anything. I haven't done my laundry. I still have to wash my bedding. I have to wash all my work clothes. I have yet to do anything, so my anxiety is kind of going nuts as I'm giving you this video. Like I said in my previous one on Friday about being exhausted, I'm trying to give you the real anxiety. I'm having it right now as I'm talking to you. So you kind of see me freak out a little bit, and I don't really want to trigger anyone. So pause the video if you need to, but I'm going to kind of let the anxiety go so you guys can kind of see it. So yeah, I haven't done anything, and it is freaking me out. So because of that, I am having my boyfriend over later. At first I like freaked out, and I told him I didn't want to see him today, and I was done hanging out with him, and I spent all day with him, and I needed to go home, and I needed to do stuff for me because I had to do it right now. That was a lot. Like I said, I'm kind of letting the anxiety go a little bit as I'm talking to you, because I feel like you need to know this is what it is. This is exactly what it is. This is anxiety. This is, if you don't have anxiety, this is what it is. That's what I'm trying to get at. I feel like I keep going on a tangent on these videos, and it is something I'm trying to work on. But learning to live in the moment. My biggest advice is learning to let go and schedule some spontaneous time, some free time that you don't have to schedule. Well, you technically are scheduling out the free time, but you're not scheduling what the free time consists of. So you're still kind of getting that schedule, getting that structure there. I'm a very structured person. I was raised military standards, so I'm a very structured person. But that's neither here or there. If you are a structured person, schedule out, like, okay, I'm going to wake up, I'm going to vacuum, I'm going to do the dishes, I'm going to do laundry, I'm going to clean up the room, I'm going to go grocery shopping, and then after all of that, schedule in your free time. Schedule in that time that you can just do whatever and let whatever happen go with the flow. So like today, woke up, ate breakfast, did my chores with the dogs, that type of stuff. And then I got a hold of my boyfriend. I'm like, okay, we need to go shopping for these presents. And then at dinner time, we're going to go over. So this is my structure. At dinner time, we're going to go over and give her the presents. And then I'm going to go home and do all of this stuff. So I kind of had my spontaneous moment, basically from when I woke up until we delivered that present. But that present time and the time then after is scheduled. So I'm kind of learning to live in the moment a little bit more. But that's after almost 6 years of dealing with my boyfriend. We've been together, it'll be 6 years in September, so that's 6 years of practice of letting go and living in the moment. So it will take time, especially with anxiety. It will actually trigger anxiety to let it go. I find it's extremely hard to kind of give up that structure because I feel the structure actually keeps my anxiety in check. I know what to expect. I know what is happening next. I'm kind of like my autistic kids that I teach. I need that time to know what's happening next. I need to know what I'm transitioning to. I need to know, otherwise my anxiety goes crazy. I don't know what to expect. I don't know what's going to happen. What am I doing? Where am I going? Who am I seeing? It's awful. I'm not that type of person. So, Valerie, I hope I answered your question about learning to live in the moment. I hope this is valuable to you, and I hope this kind of helps out everyone else that's seeing this video. So today's tip was learning to live in the moment. I'm not sure if it is a tip or not to you guys, but that is kind of what I'm doing to learn how to let go of my schedule and kind of go with the flow of the day and of what is not happening in my schedule. So I will talk to you guys tomorrow, and hopefully I can get more topics, more ideas to talk about. Like, share, subscribe, and I will see you tomorrow.